Tomorrow, the Mental Illness Recovery Center Incorporated unveiling Millwood Place. It's a new transitional living home for unhoused young women in Columbia. Leaders say it's all part of a model already reducing hospital costs and changing lives across the Midlands. Joining us right now, we have Shawn Caraballo with the Chief Operating Officer. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about, if people do not know your organization, can you introduce us a little bit to it?
Yes, of course. So MIRCHI has been supporting individuals with their mental wellness in the Midlands for over 65 years. Just last year, we celebrated 65 years of support. We have outreach support because we work with the unsheltered population. We have outpatient services as well as 2 assertive care teams. So it's kind of like bringing the hospital to our clients, all 4 of those walls, our nurses, our doctors, our social workers. So with Millwood Place and our youth services is more so like a prevention piece because most of the individuals that MIRCHI do support have severe and persistent mental illness.
So for this, ages 17 to 22, why that age? Why are you specifically focusing on those ages?
Well, youth homelessness is something that's a crisis, I will say, nationwide. According to the Alliance to End Homelessness, 4.2 million young people are experiencing homelessness across the country. That's staggering numbers. Of that, 700,000 of those individuals do not have a parent or a guardian. That's even more barriers that are put in place for those individuals. But here in South Carolina, 14,000 youth are facing the issue of being unsheltered. Right?
Why are women especially vulnerable?
Women are especially vulnerable because of trafficking, because of violence, because of the exploitation.
Yeah, it's powerful. I mean, these numbers, like you're saying, 14,000, but you really have been, I mean, MIRCHI truly, talk about the bridge to stability model.
Right.
I mean, what makes it so different? How have you all already reduced? I have these numbers here, reduced $2.7 million in inpatient hospital charges?
Yes.
Wow.
And that goes back to MIRCHI as a whole.
Okay.
We're bringing those 4 walls to clients and individuals, but as it relates, and that's in itself, is cost saving for the doctors because we're bringing the doctors to our clients per se. But in this prevention piece here, it's a proven model. We've had our male home since 2018, so that's about 8 years, and the numbers kind of speak for themselves. Our youth are typically employed within 30 days of being with us. They have completed their GED, have gone on to GED or high school, gone on to find gainful employment. Last year we had someone go and get their CDL, which he was really excited about. So we're looking to replicate those same practices with our female clientele and also fill a critical gap in our community for a transitional living program with youth and young adults.
Yeah, I mean, just to put this into perspective, you guys, 90% employed, 80% in stable housing. That is amazing numbers, incredibly impressive there. As we wrap up our chat, how can the community support not only MIRCHI, but also Millwood Place?
Yeah, so tomorrow is our grand opening. We're always looking for volunteers. It's a new program, so in the near future, we'll be looking for mentors for our young people. A lot of individuals, once they leave our program, they don't have a safety net. So really trying to figure out who are those community support folks who will still be here that can still continue to support our young people after their 18 months of being in our program. If you join us on our website, it'll be several ways in which you can hear more.
Right there on your screen, you guys, you can go ahead and see about all of the resources that they have and also over on the events about what is happening tomorrow. Thank you so much
for being here.
Absolutely. I mean, Millwood Place is going to be a very big opportunity for people just really to get back on their feet.
Yes.
So incredibly powerful. We're going to be putting this interview later on tonight on WLTX.com, so you can always refer back to it. But for now, we'll be right back. Stay with us, everyone.